Hey buddy, it's Invicta. It's time that you can run here the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Alright, look game, it's been a rough couple of episodes so far, going all the way back to the Judging of Isaac, to yesterday's crawl run. We need ourselves a good one. So hopefully today, being a Friday, is going to give that to us. And thank you all for the support and for sticking around after the last two videos. They were pretty rough. Here's your picture of the day, submitted here on the Invicta subreddit by a Reddit user named Immediate Law-450. Title of the thread was Enjoying Invicta on a Tuesday, and then in the thread they said, finally bought my own apartment and finished renovations. Best way to start the night with Invicta on the TV. I absolutely love how that backdrop of the wood looks, and then on top of that, you also have the heavy metal skull there with the planter on the table. So thank you very much, and congrats on getting the new apartment. That was one of my favorite times living in my first ever apartment, man. That was like, it was so liberating. CJ is going to be Papa November, Juliet Papa 4 Bravo 37. Well, we got Backstabber. That's already a good start here. We got Backstabber here, very good tears rate and good damage to start with. So let's hope that this is not the end-all be-all when it comes to the amount of damage ups that we get. We get Anemic, which is going to be a range up, which is something we actually needed. So good start. We're doing good here. The last couple of days, man, have been they've been rough. I think that it's a fair assessment to say. Hopefully today. I mean, you know, every Isaac run is just going to be a new feature. I mean, that's the reason why the series has been running so long, is because it is every day is a new day in Isaac. Every run is a new run. You'll never see the same run twice, and you know it really does. Isaac is just a game that stands the testament of time, that allows you to say, like, you know what, let's forget about yesterday. Let's move on. I don't know how that one didn't die there. And let's keep on going. Like I pumped like 4 or 5 hits into that bomb fly, so or bomb spider. We're gonna get the compass here. Of course, you know I'm gonna go for it immediately. We also have the Kane's Eye trinket, which is going to sometimes, if we're lucky, sometimes reveal the map to us and give us one of either the treasure map or the compass effect, which is very nice. Obviously, we have the compass now, so it kind of makes it a little bit moot. But we also have the D10, which is going to reduce the well, it basically devolves, as you saw right there. It devolves all the enemies in the room to make them usually easier, but you can use it on you know, particularly tough mobs, or like if you're done with Claudies, you want to go for something different, or if you have something that's getting way too close to you, you can use it in a little bit of a pinch, and basically re-roll the enemies, and that will stop them in their tracks. They won't just keep moving there, so they have to stop and reset a little bit, which is nice. Gonna be Widow. Well, you can use if we really wanted to, we could use the D10 in here, but there's no reason to. I mean, Widow's gonna basically bleed herself out here because of Backstabber. Backstabber is gonna be our hard carry in the race here, and we're looking for a damage upgrade or tears upgrade or something like that, and instead we get Mom's coin purse. We're going to last week's question of the episode, coming in from this is the best Voodoo Head combo ever. That was the Breath of Life episode where we had Voodoo Head and Breath of Life, and this one was a lot. This is like a sort of an amalgamation of different questions and comments. But ultimately the one I picked was Sprankton, who said, question of the episode, why don't you use Breath of Life's parry mechanic? The 4-way Revelation Beam does some good damage, especially against bosses and larger group of enemies. The answer is, and some people have already answered for me, so thank you very much for that. But for those of you who don't know, the answer is simply I didn't know it did that, because I don't ever take Breath of Life ever, because I think that it's just not a great item. But knowing that it does have a parry mechanic, and knowing that it does have a little bit of a offensive mechanic to it, definitely it sort of perks my ears up a little bit to hear that. So next time we get Breath of Life, or at least we see it and it's an opportune moment to, I will take it and we'll mess around with it. But yeah, the reason is very simple. The reason why I don't take pills when I have PhD, or the reason why I don't take pills when I have Luckfoot, is simply because I either forget that I have it, or I just don't know what the entire item does. I only know part of it. We're just gonna do this because you know what? Screw this room. Yeah, it's a lot of poop to be getting, but the real good stuff is going to be over here in the Devil Deal, and with us having Backstabber, Dookie is not long for this world. an HP upgrade. We have an Eternal Heart on deck as well, and we're going to start off with Guppy's Eye, which is going to give us the contents of all chests that we can see without opening them. And of course, it can't go on with an Isaac episode and here in the introductory moments of an episode without thanking you all very much for the support on the Blueprint series. That one really starting to pick up here, especially after yesterday's episode. That was a landmark episode, and it's still early. Those of you who have not been watching that series for whatever reason, usually the one that I see the most, of course, is that it's not Isaac, obviously. But then the second one I see the most is that people don't want to spoil the game for themselves, and I totally get that. 100% totally get that. Come back and watch it. Give it a view, give it a like whenever you're ready to. But for those of you who don't care, you just want to have your sort of immersive puzzle-solving experience, then definitely go check it out if you've not already, because you're still early. I have a feeling that series was never really supposed to be anything, and now it's kind of like taking shape as one of the more popular sub-series here on the channel, and I'm thankful for it. It's nice to have a second game that is doing somewhat okay, but it is. I think that this one has a little bit more appeal as opposed to Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter, for me, obviously I'm an experienced player, so there's only so much exploration that I can really talk about, and it's easy to get lost in the sauce when it comes to the action in Monster Hunter, especially if you don't know what's going on. And I may not have done the best job at presenting how to play the game and that sort of stuff. But with Blueprints, however, you are experiencing the game as I am, and luckily has been an unspoiled and just discovering on my own sort of period. And Thursday's episode for sure has been the biggest eureka so far. So you're still early to catch all the magic, and I do stream it and stuff on Twitch, so make sure you go check that out. The D-Bizzle, the original D-Bizzle. Dead Bird's going to activate Dead Bird whenever we take damage. And it does D-Bizzle does damage. He's there. He's helping out. And he's killing stuff. Hanging out on Isaac's head. You know the score by now. We do have enough to get a Soul Heart at least inside the shop. Obviously, we would like to get something more than that. I wouldn't mind getting like one of the candles would be good. A half-price premium item would definitely be ideal. Treasure map would be nice. Okay. The quick shot there from the creep. And yeah, I mean, deck of cards, it's half price, so hey, I got what I asked for at least. But unfortunately now we don't have the Soul Heart to protect us, which is why I'm a little bit miffed about that hit. We do have a Devil card, which is going to give us not Devil Deal, but I wish. It's going to give us a damage upgrade, and this is on a tangent here, but this is one of those rooms that you have to control your outgoing damage. You wouldn't think that 4 flies flying towards you is going to be that big of a threat, but you have to realize that they are totally immune until after you split them, the damage. Like, you can split them, you can cause damage, whatever, but they still are going to get a chance to counterattack you by splitting and then flying all around the place, and then that's when they split up on you and then kind of do a pincer attack move, and then you're cooked. Especially if you don't have any Soul Hearts to protect your HP like we don't. Hoping that we can get through Forsaken here without taking any damage. Would be nice to get a second or even third Guppy item. We're already feels different than the last couple episodes here. We get another HP upgrade with Old Bandage, and I mean, yeah, that would be a second Guppy item. I am also going to opt for Incubus here, as Incubus is going to help double our damage essentially, and we're looking solid. Talking about Guppy's Tail, obviously keys are now going to be sort of in a hot commodity situation. But thankfully, thanks to Guppy's Eye, we no longer have to guess if this chest is going to be worth it or not. There's less of a gamble there. We can see exactly what's inside of each chest and be like, oh, okay, so we're going to open this, or let's not open this one. There's also a planetarium on this floor, and I'm really hoping that we get something like Terra. I mean, Pluto, I guess. Like, Pluto is okay because it is a massive tiers upgrade, but you have to worry about the size down. That is a little bit of a problem for the visibility of Isaac, which is the name of the sequel, by the way. Stars card. Don't really need the stars card, but okay, well, you weren't supposed to go that way, Globin. You're supposed to go around the other side. I don't know why you decided to switch it at the last second, but thankfully we had the wooden cross, which saved us a hit. Red flies, one of them, that one right there, was one hit from getting murked here. So again, really got to be careful. Look as a conquest. I mean, we could pick it up because obviously the wooden cross is not doing anything for us right now, but wooden cross has saved us now on 2 occasions for taking red heart damage. So I think it's earned its place on the roster until we find something better, of course. And that's really what it comes down to, is just that, well, until we find something better, you're up. It's like in football. Until we find someone better than you at your position, then you're up. I'm going to use a bomb here because, remember, we have Guppy's tail, so keys are really, really going to be hard to come by. And anything that we can do to save a key is a good thing. Had to get me with a quick shot there. I did see that game. So this could be a very big planetarium. We could also use Venus. That'd be nice. Neptunus. The only thing I don't like about Neptunus is the fact that it's a charge shot now, but it does unleash a torrent of tears, which do go very well, especially if you have a multi-shot like quad shot or inner eye. You can still fire without using Neptunus. It stops you. It basically just charges up Isaac's tears for a beam and then just kind of unleashes all at once. So in a way, it's kind of like Kidney Stone, I guess, if you really want to squint hard enough and look at it. The Lover's card, which we do not need. You see the absolute massive amount of burst damage here, and this is basically all thanks in part to, well, mostly in part, to Backstabber. Get another HP upgrade. All right, game. We're ready for stats now. Like, okay, you've had your fun. All right, HP upgrade after HP upgrade. It's great, but 3 in a row, yeah, we're ready for something new here, game. We can sneak into either the curse room or the mob trap room, and then get out of there and go to the stars room, or the item room, the stars card. We're actually moving pretty fast, so I mean, we could also save it for boss rush, but this is a key, charge key at that. Diamonds, go ahead and use it. I don't think that we need to use the stars card to get out of here. This is a relatively easy wave, and then we can actually go into the curse room for free thanks to the wooden cross, and then just get out of here without getting charged for HP. Of course, the risk there being that we don't necessarily want to just throw away the wooden cross's effect. And honestly, I think that that's probably a good shout there. Let's not give up the wooden cross's effect, and let's just walk in and walk out. We've got plenty of HP here in order to do this, so I think that's the smarter play. It's a more intelligent play there, because we're just throwing away the Holy Mantle for no reason at all. If we were low life or something, or desperate for a Guppy item, then yeah, I can definitely see that playing a huge factor, the determining factor in doing that. But since we're sitting here on only on 3 HP, you know, we're fine for now. We can hold on to the stars card and wait for possibly Depths 2 to go straight to Mom and then get out of there, so we don't have to worry about looking for the Fool card. The damage upgrade, absolutely. Hermit card. Okay, now we're going to go up. 4.5 volt. We'll definitely take all of this. Take the nickel. Nope. We do get a damage upgrade here, and as you see, Neptunus, all we need is a little bit of damage, game. That's all we're asking. Not a lot, just a little bit. I mean, I'd love a lot, but right now we'll just take a little bit. 4.5 volt is going to charge our space bar item based on how much damage is done in the room, and it could be a source of a great amount of tarot cards here. Who knows what that's going to lead to? We could get like a Clutch Hierophant card, or a Devil Deal card, or as an AKA Joker card. I don't know why I called it a Devil Deal card here. Secret room's there, by the way. We'll come back and get it. we still got to go over here. I gotta say that Neptunus goes very, very well with Incubus. Not gonna open up that one again. Keys are gonna be a problem. We do get Ares once again, which is gonna give us HP, not HP, but a movement speed upgrade. I am absolutely happy to oblige to get. I'm actually gonna grab this key here. It is gonna waste our wooden cross, but it gives us an extra key. I think we're gonna be fine on this floor here, unless we could run into something really stupid. Just a key for a key. You never know if that heart's gonna come in useful or not. Slow down a little bit here, but I think we still have plenty of time to go get the boss rush on the next floor. It's gonna be Fallen. And this pretty much seals the deal here for this fight. And my Shadow, which is not a bad item. And Cambion Conception. I mean, we can take it, I guess. Maybe we'll get a second Incubus, but we really want it for the actual B-Dizzle. He goes by aliases. B-Dizzle. B-Bizzle. No. You know what I mean. You know what I mizzle. So let's go straight for the mom fight. Now hopefully hopefully we get a bunch of red hearts on this floor. So we can start triggering Cambion Conception and maybe get Dark Bum. Definitely a decent amount so far. Here's our Fool card. I'm not going to bomb for the Fool card right now. We're going to go into the item room after the fact. We just need, right now, it's all eyes on Boss Rush. We are absolutely going to make it. It's refreshing. It feels after sort of the dirtiness that was this week in runs. This is good. It's a good start anyway. Ares actually saved us to get hit there. I think iframes fell off for a half second there, and Ares picked up the slack. Plenty of time here. Fortunately, we can't make the mom foot bleed. Can't make it bleed with Backstabber. Oh, I didn't even see that spider there. Gonna take the Polaroid because I have no idea how much HP we have. We did not get a deal with the devil. We are gonna get quad shot though. Oh baby. Oh snap. So quad shot Neptunus now. Hoping we're gonna get Guppy, but it just didn't happen. Okay, so I have no idea again how much HP we have or don't have. 2 hearts. I know that we have 2 heart containers, so. And we're just trying to trigger all we're trying to do is just trigger Cambion Conception. We could potentially use the boss trap room to tell us how much HP we have or don't have. But quad shot and Neptunus is very powerful. On top of that, you throw in Backstabber. Shoot. Okay, so now we're down to either a half heart or the soul heart. So if my calculations are correct, we should be able to get into the boss trap room. We got to be very careful though. No. Okay, so we have a I guess we have 1.5 soul hearts. We might have 1.5 soul hearts. It's hard to tell. I mean, well, it's impossible to tell right now. Moving box. You know what? I just got an idea. Call me crazy now. They call me a little crazy. Well, this is a little crazy. But what if did this? I see an opportunity here. All right, you sticking with me? You see what I'm cooking? You smart. We can get enough charge on moving box. All right, game. Okay, or not, or the game's just gonna be a brat. Okay. So anyway, well, we're only going to get one reroll. I was hoping that we were going to get an extra couple of charges there. We have the charge beggar. Did not fill up this box at all. So we're going to have to go into. Okay, there's Succubus. Airwalk. We still should have one half heart left. So we should be on 1 HP now. And this should allow us to go into the boss trap room, I think. I'm incorrect. Okay, I don't like this game that we're playing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to abort. Because at this point, I am unsure of how much HP we actually have. So I'm just going to go ahead and wave the white flag. You got me, game. You got me. I think we might be on 1.5 now. I don't know, but I don't want to waste HP here just to make one silly little play. I'm going to stick with deck of cards. It's potential HP. And you know what? Hey, that's fine. You know, it's an extra item that we didn't have. It's an HP upgrade. It's a damage down, or it's a damage up, but it is a movement speed down, but I'll take it. That's fine. That worked out very well. Okay, yeah, we had way more HP. I'm glad that we didn't waste all that HP. My God. Wow, I did not think that shot was going to make it that far. You know what? I'm just going to let Succubus do her thing. Now, of course, we do see... I see that there's a sack room here, and there's a pretty decent amount... Got a lot of keys. Hearts. But is it enough? We tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 12 times in total. Technically 11, I guess, but still hopeful for Guppy. Not Guppy. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that damage, that burst damage there from quad shot. Surprisingly, we're getting a decent amount of keys to drop. That was unexpected. Okay. Another key. Apple of Sodom. Apple of Sodom potentially could be okay for an extra little bit of damage with all the spiders from the red hearts, because we have regen. The matriarch, and oh my gosh, Chubb is getting destroyed here. I did use the reverse magician card just to keep grubs away from us as much as possible. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see where that Chubb head came from. Got a nice damage upgrade here with Pentagram, and we did not get Guppy. Okay. There's an arcade, so still a chance here to get D-Bizzle or another Incubus. Blood Bag I would not turn down either. We're wondering why our damage is fluctuating. It's because we're standing inside of the Succubus aura. More accurately, she flies over us, and then we're in the aura. Go back and let's go. We're not looking for money at this point. We're just trying to activate D-Bizzle or Incubus, or get a blood bag. Like I said, maybe we'll get money equals power. That would be nice. We could go into this curse room as well, looking for the last Guppy item. That Tribe Poop's a day late and $1 short, but maybe we'll get a little bit of help in here. Would have been nice with Flush, though. That would have been a nice little synergy. I gotta say, us getting all these cards from the 4.5 volt and deck of cards has been really nice. It's been good value. Haven't gotten any like major HP upgrades yet from it. Specifically speaking, you know, Hierophant card. But we did get 2 of diamonds, which was kind of nice. We also got 2 of clubs, which is why we have so many bombs. Definitely don't need the rusted. That's not the rusted key, but the store key. Pretty much seen every single store that we're going to see on this run, unless we go to Hush, which this is as strong of a run this one is. This is definitely not a, like, we probably could kill Hush, but it'd be chaotic. Unless we get Guppy here or a tier effect or something that would be massive, or we just don't get the Devil Deal. All right. Yeah, this is the smooth ride. Very nice, smooth operation here that we're running. This run here, and this is really what we wanted. I say we, but I mean me. But I also think collectively we all wanted this as well as the mosh pit, because you know it's a bummer. It really is a bummer that sometimes the videos will suffer the consequences of just bad runs, and there's not really anything I can do about it. Try to make it entertaining, try to make it, you know, exciting, try to make it fun and challenging as well. That's the thing. That's why people love the struggle bus runs, is because it does sort of break that mold. It gives everyone to see, you know, some actual real struggling here in the game, and it can be brutal. Yesterday's run was definitely that. Now imagine if we had Eye of Belial on this. If we had Eye of Belial, I don't know how we dodged any of that, dude. If we had Eye on this run here with Neptunus and Quad Shot, shoot, we would be in heaven right now. And I don't mean because we'd be dead. We'd be in figurative heaven. Oh, you done goofed, Isaac. That was about the worst angle that you could have respawned at, brother. Book of Secrets. Mider's good. Bone Spurs are kind of whatever. We don't need the Book of Secrets, obviously, because we have the Sun card, but I figure we'd use it anyway. Never know. Okay, whoa, careful now. So, Curse of the Two is alive and well. We started with a Guppy item, and unfortunately, we did not finish the job. Nice little shortcut here. Didn't actually mean to place that bomb. I was acting as if we needed to bomb our way out. My brain was like, wait. My finger was like, too late. Yeah, go check out the Blueprints series if you haven't already, everybody. I think that you will enjoy it. If you like Isaac, you like stuff at a much slower pace, that still has the elements of sort of discovery and wonder right now, and you don't wish to play it yourself, then definitely come on by and check it out. It's a good time. They make good YouTube videos, which is surprising because I honestly didn't think anyone would like them. And make sure you click this video here. Give it a like. It's all of it goes towards a support system that helps me keep doing what I do. It helps me support other people who work for me. And you all are the lifeblood of that. The Mosh Pit makes it all happen. So thank you all very much. I hope you have a great weekend. Hey, we had ourselves one heck of a run here. And this was definitely the nice little recharge that we needed after the last 2 episodes. And I think that going on into May, we're hopefully going to be smooth sailing in there. And then we'll get Hush Delirium week underway. That'd be a nice birthday present for myself. So check it out, everyone. Thank you all very much for all the support. Have a great Friday. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like this pages of mine like Stephen Alexander, Daniel Lynch, and Zombie Fingers. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.